Oh yeah! These levels. Before we go to the boss levels, let's go ahead and do these levels. Because they're part of the 100% playthrough. These levels... they're difficult. They're the hardest levels in the game. Now, you see this part? You basically have to bounce... well, you gotta stand on these platforms. Or whatever. I'm losing my track. But if you can see right here, if you step on the platform that raises up, it falls down. And this becomes tricky. Fortunately, you get a lot of lives. And fortunately for me, I don't have to recollect any of the puzzle pieces that I've already gotten. Gosh, that was such a relief that if you die, you don't have to recollect all the puzzle pieces that you gotten before you died. Now, I do like these kind of levels because they're challenging and all, but they're also really difficult. Like that one, for instance. That puzzle piece is a pain in the neck, and I was so glad that I'm so glad that I actually got that. Oh my gosh. I'm surprised I'm doing this well on this level already. Because normally I would have died by now. Now that's kind of unique. Well, to me it is. Blast it! Also, there are no checkpoints in these levels. So that means you gotta start from the very beginning. Ain't that awesome? By the way, these levels become this level becomes a very heavy source of coins after a while. Let's look at this. I'm getting my lives back. I mean, I like this level and all, but seriously, well, actually I don't. I like these kind of levels and all. They're challenging, but they're also difficult. Like, seriously. This is just the first one. There are 8 of these in total, and they're not easy at all, even though I think this is not even the hardest one. If it looks hard to you guys, don't feel bad. It is difficult. I'm making it look easy because I know what I'm doing, more or less, because I've somewhat practiced this level over and over and over and over and over and over again. You just can't get hit more than twice, well, more than once, because you only get 2 hit points. You could bring Diddy along from one of the previous levels to assist you, but there is no actual Diddy Kong barrel found in this level. And for some reason the 2 button doesn't like to be registered right there. I don't know why. I think this is near the end, actually. I was near the end, actually, but now I don't have to mess with the puzzle pieces, so now I could just memorize on, concentrate on staying alive. Why does it not register that stupid button right there? It's like it denies it. It's like it always denies it. Oh yeah, then there's this guy who wants to use the super guide for you. I always deny it, because I like to play the game and not let the game play for me. What is the point of a game playing the game for you? That's like purchasing $60 for a movie. Oh wait, you can do that because the tickets are that much nowadays. I'm not much of a movie person, but still, that's kind of expensive for tickets. Seriously. Remember when games used to be this challenging? I remember when I actually complained about the games being not very challenging. Well, I finally got my wish, and it kind of really, I don't know if it backfired or it succeeded. Ow. you know, succeeded on my expectations, but still, I was not expecting this game to be so difficult when I first played the game. Like, it's difficult fun. Like, it's not difficult frustrating half most of the time. There is frustrating points here and there, but it's mainly these levels usually that gives you frustration, not usually the levels. Usually, it always denies the tube on it right there. Hey, it registered the tube button, and I almost died because of it. Okay, that's awesome. Will I beat this level? Will I beat this level? Yes, I beat this level! Finally! Whew. You know, I was rambling a lot of stuff throughout that entire thing. And I'm out of breath from all that rambling. But yeah, those type of levels, they are some of the hardest levels in the game. And I gained, you can see how many coins I gained from that. Just go back from the vid and you'll know how many coins I originally had, and now that's how many I now have. Because now I can actually purchase a lot of lives. But let's go ahead and fight the boss. I never realized that was actually stereo. It goes from left to right. No, you don't. And pretty much we get a lovely view of Mowgli's ugly butt. I'm sure everyone who saw the trailer of this game will remember this guy. Actually, this was the only boss that was shown at the time. I like this game. Okay, now this boss is pretty basic. You basically hit him on the back. And what? Okay, that's new. I never knew that he actually swallows you. Okay, this is new. I don't normally fail on this boss. I think the LP curse is... Let's retry that, shall we? Does that part ever remind you of the Super Mario Land 2 LP that I did, where I said this boss was easy, and I missed hitting him like 3 times in a row? Well, that's it. That is if you actually watched my LP of that game. That was actually my first LP anyway, so maybe you didn't. Ooh, now he's orange. I like the color orange, actually. You know, I never knew that existed. Okay, now he has a third phase. I believe I lost Diddy Kong because of this. You know, I never failed at this much in this boss ever before. Usually, I don't fail at this boss so much. And I'm pretty sure there is a faster way to beat this guy, but I don't know what it is. And he's all dramatic to be defeated. Okay, let's go! Let's get rid of this Tiki. Now, there is 3 things that you can end up doing. You can end up waiting, and then the Tiki will come too. You can come up there and hit him like this, or you could do what I accidentally did on one of the failed LP parts and accidentally hit the Wiimote at the wrong time and accidentally hit him and only got a 1 hit. Yeah, that was pretty awesome, actually. So yeah, that was actually the jungle world. We get a nice little animation of it falling down. And now, we go to the beach world. Now, one thing to note is that this world is definitely large. This is FREELOOK, and you can tell that there is several worlds to come to. So yeah, we're gonna be enjoying this like a ton. Upon a ton? Upon a ton. Also, one thing to note, this does not seem like DK Island. I don't know why, but it just does not seem like DK Island. Because, where did this man come from? Also, I like how the face just follows you everywhere. I always like that for some reason, but it just kind of reminds me a lot of the N64 graphic limitations where he just follows your head everywhere. So yeah. So yeah, that's actually the jungle world. Tune in next time for the beach worlds. I'll see you then.